This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
They go play action for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gun. Start. 180. What is start?
Play action now. It's Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They go play action with Levis. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Levis. Catch made, right side by Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Burrow going to do this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in by Toney. The tackle can be made down at the 40-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
180. Stop.
The run here with Brown. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Levis. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
To kick off for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80. Back.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Brown. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. Right, 80. Right, he's hot. 11, Thomas. 11. Back.
Burrow. Pushed out to his left. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
Now Brown. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
At the 16-yard line.
2nd down. Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
I'm fine, ready? Get set. 180. Playing cut. 11. 11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. We'll find Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. And the Steelers have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Right zero. 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Out to his right.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Levis. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, watch.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Side. Wait, 80.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's complete left side to Tony. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
11.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big play for Cincinnati. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side. Right, 80. Right, hot.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half.
On 1,
We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Gun.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full.
11,
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And Pearson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, Levis. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will score again. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, and the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. 180. Cut. Cut.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We got to keep scoring. 11.
That's good for a Bengals
11.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. Cut.
They go play action for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
They'll come up here
That's
1st
another
and 10.
Cincinnati
Here we go, here we go.
Bengals.
180.
1st and
Wait,
10
cut.
at the 22-yard
Stop.
line.
Throwing is Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Wait, hot. Hot. Hot.
Allen is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to the air, it's Levis. He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself... In the second half, human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Like 54!
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
A second down throw here for Levis. Smith and deep the left side. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 23, here's second and 4. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Gun. Dad.
A carry here for Brown. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
2nd and 11. To throw is Levis. That is Hunt. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. 12. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
40-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. 11 mighty. Stop.
On the ground, it's Allen. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
After the the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Levis. And he's brought down after 8 gains of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They run with Walker.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 49!
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
At the 31-yard line.
Like 54, like 54.
Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Really nice job here by the defense, just continuing to string this play out towards the sideline. The running back, you can tell, he's looking for somewhere to stick his foot in the ground and get north. There was nowhere for him to go except run out of bounds.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like 54!
On 2nd down, Levis. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down. Shotgun run now with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Levis. Pass caught left side by fans. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Jermaine Burton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Burrow. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
And a yard at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
11. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he will score. Game on. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Levis. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Levis. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And a Good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
12, back at 12. Here we go. Hey, can. 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate.
On first and 10, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. Still going. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Steelers 41.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The Steelers take over first and 10. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On this first down, it's Johnson. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for first and 10. They go with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Down on 2nd and long.
Hold on, like 90. 19. Inside. 22 Rita.
Walker. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here is 1st and goal.
Like 49.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but 1st and goal, you're thinking touchdown. You can't lose yards on 1st down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on the legal push, working on the phones. Either that or try to money hard to make the pickups.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. A run, this is Gilliam. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Done.
Here we go. One final play. Catch left side is made by Higgins. he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.